Hello and welcome back to Rikster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about why you're such a great catch. Why are you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Let's see what we get for messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay, what makes you such a great catch? Okay. What makes you such a great catch is that there's something about you that catches people off guard. I feel that, how do I explain this? It comes through in a way that I feel like once people get to know you on a deeper level, they just see all these different sides to you. Like, I feel like in the very beginning, people may just have a completely different idea of who you are, but it's a feeling that once they get to know you a bit more, it's a feeling they see all these other sides to you that they absolutely love. But it comes through in a way that it very much surprises them. It catches them off guard. In some ways, I feel like people underestimate you. So I feel like there's something that you end up doing that other people find quite impressive, but it's something that's not obvious and noticeable right in the beginning. Something like that is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here for what makes you such a great catch. You have an amazing personality. Like, in a way that I don't know how anybody could not like you. It comes through in a way that for some of you, you're really funny. For some of you, you have an amazing sense of humor. But in some ways, there's something so amazing about you, but in some ways, it's hidden in the very beginning stages. For some of you, I wonder if you would say that you have a lot of people judge you based on what you look like. But once they get to know you, again, they see a completely different side to you than to who they thought you were. But it's really good. Like, it's an amazing energy coming through here. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea is that you let people be exactly as they are, and to go about things in a way that makes sense for them, that feels right for them. You don't show up with an energy of trying to convince anybody of anything or trying to get people to sway or compromise or to go about things in a way that you feel is right. Like, you just let people live their life in a way that makes them happy. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you. Like, you're not going to try, again, to convince someone to go about things in a different way. And I also feel, too, that you show up in a very honest way, that you're very authentic as well. But it's a feeling that, again, you have these different sides to you. And I feel that you don't reveal everything in the very beginning stages. So it's nothing to where you're being fake. It's a feeling that whatever version of that someone's going to see of you, that is true and real to how you're wired. But there's so much more to you than what people are originally thinking in the very beginning stages. Yeah, there's something about you that really catches people off guard, but like in a really good way. Let's see what else we get. Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Yeah, there's a very clear message coming through here. Okay. So, what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay, it has something to do with your emotional maturity, the depth that you have about you. I feel that people feel that they can have something meaningful with you. You're not a shallow, superficial person. Like, people feel that there's something of substance linked and connected to you, to your energy, to how you're wired. And people, there's something unique about you. There's something, again, I feel the very beginning stages to what someone would think they're getting from you or to be linked and connected to you, they're pleasantly surprised when they find out more about you. For some of you, there may be something about what you look like and then to what your personality is that it doesn't seem to go together. But people love it. Like, people love it that there's something kind of unique and different about you. And people consider you to be like such a great catch and that you're better than all the other fishies in the sea because of how do I word this? It's something about how you like to have deep intellectual conversations with people or to connect with people on a deeper level emotionally. Again, there's nothing shallow or superficial about your energy and how you're wired. Let's see what else we get. Okay, yes, and another message coming through here. People are so drawn to you, again, because of your emotional maturity. You don't show up with a petty, immature energy if things don't go your way. Like, things are done to a higher standard. Let's see what else we get. What makes you such a great catch? Okay. What makes you such a great catch? Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea is that you, how do I word it? You can admit when you're wrong. You're not the type of person to let pride and ego run the show. Like, if you do something wrong, you can own up to that you can take accountability for what is yours to own within a situation. You take responsibility. You're very self-aware, is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here for what makes you such a great catch. It's something about how you handle difficult people in situations, to where I feel that your energy and your approach would make the situation better. It's a feeling that we can throw you into any situation and there will be an improvement. It's a feeling like you never make it worse. Yeah, for some of you, you're extremely good at being able to deal with difficult energy or situations, something like that. And that you can make things better, that you'd bring about a positive change or improvement. What makes you such a great catch? Okay. What makes you such a great catch? Okay. So, what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea is that you bring out the good within other people, or that you see the good within people and situations. You're not the type to focus on something that's a negative. I feel too that there's a very strong message coming through here about how compassionate you are. It's a feeling that if someone approaches you with some type of energy or situation of something that's affecting them on a deeper level emotionally, but let's say it's something that doesn't affect you at all, let's say something you don't even really care about it, you're still going to show up with a supportive energy towards that person. It's a feeling like you would never, ever make someone feel worse about themselves, their situation, whatever it is that they're going through. Again, even if it's something that does appear quite minor on the surface, right? To where everyone else would be like, I can't believe they're going on and on about that. I can't believe they're whining and complaining about that. Can't believe they're making such a fuss about it. That you'd be able to see it from a different angle and perspective. I feel like there's something very kind and loving about your energy and how you're wired. People feel safe around you. People feel that they can let their guard down with you, and that I feel like there's something protective about your energy. People feel safe around you. Yeah, they feel like they can be vulnerable with you, that they could open up to you and to let you know what's hurting them, what's not sitting well with them, and that you're going to take it seriously. Again, even if it's something that's not really affecting you, if it's a big deal to them, you're going to treat it like it's a big deal. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What makes you such a great catch? Okay. What makes you such a great catch? Why are you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea is that you're the type of person to trust your intuition. I feel that you let your heart guide you, and that you may go about things in a way that's maybe a bit spontaneous, but I do feel like that this is still stemming from you getting like an intuitive hunch about something and following that. I feel too that what makes you such a great catch, it is something about how emotionally like stable you are, how balanced your energy is. That even when things get difficult, you're not the type of person to fly off the handle. You don't make things worse. Again, it's a feeling that you can calm down a difficult energy. You can balance out energy that's all over the place. Something like that is what I'm getting. There's something peaceful about your energy. People feel better being around you, being linked and connected to you. People love your approach, is what I'm getting. What else is coming through here? For some of you, what makes you such a great catch? It's something to do with your ability to juggle many different things. You may be really good at multitasking, or that you may have a lot of responsibilities, but you handle it really well. For some of you, this comes through in a way you almost make it look effortless to how well you can handle everything within your world. Especially when the energy does fluctuate quite a bit, that your energy is still very balanced and grounded. Let's see what else we get. What makes you such a great catch? Why are you better than the other fishies in the sea? Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea is that you're not the type of person to fight the inevitable. I feel that when you know deep down inside that something has run its course, then you will deal with that energy and situation as you need to. You're not going to continue to put time and energy into something, again, to where you know that it's run its course. Another message coming through here, you have an immense amount of patience about you. Like an unheard of amount is how this is coming through. What makes you such a great catch? It's how understanding you are. You're a very kind, loving person. You do things from the heart space. I do feel though that you do have a bit of an edge to your energy. How do I word this? Okay, the message I'm getting, I hope I can remember this correctly to how this is worded. So I feel for the majority of you that you're wired in a way that, again, you have so much patience about you. Again, very kind, loving person, but you do have your breaking point. And the message I'm getting, again, I may be butchering this. I'm going to try to remember this as best I can. It's something along the lines of where I feel you would say to other people that I will give you 1,000,000 chances. How is that worded? Yeah, that the saying is something along the lines of that I'm the type of person, I will give you 1,000,000 chances, but I'm also the person who will burn the very bridge that you stand on when it's too late. Something like that is what I'm getting. So, and I feel people are very attracted to you because of that. Because it is a feeling, again, you do things from the heart space. And again, in some ways you will give people a million chances. But once that line is really crossed, like once you hit your breaking point, people are going to see a different side to you. And in some ways to where I feel it almost catches people off guard, but it comes through in a way that anybody that wants to pull that stunt with you, they deserve to be put in their place in that type of way. Because then really, there's no other way to look at it. They then would be taking advantage of you within that energy. So that's where that saying comes through, right? That it's like, look, I'll give you a million chances. But once it's too late, I will burn the very bridge that you stand on. And then that's it, just game over. So something like that is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea. I feel that you can relate to a lot of different people. You understand people. Like, I feel that there may be something about how you're wired that you're able to deal with people in an individual way. That you don't show up with this one size fits all. That for some of you, you may have excellent interpersonal skills. There's just something here that you know what type of energy to show up with depending on who you're interacting with, whatever the situation is. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay. Well, people feel that it's basically a win-win situation to be linked and connected to you. People feel that really to be connected to you in any type of way, they feel that it's a positive thing for them, that their life would improve in some type of way, that there's a lot that you bring to the table, is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here for what makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea. It's something about how you can see right through people. There's something here. I feel like people can't hide things when it comes to you. You can see right through it. I also feel too, you're the type of person, you can view things from a higher perspective. You may be wired in a way that you can view things from a million different angles. I feel like you factor everything in and nothing gets past you. Something like that is what I'm getting. What makes you such a great catch, you can read people extremely well. And there's something, how else do I word this? There's something, and you're very observant. Like there's something here where I feel like nothing gets past you. It's a feeling like anybody that would want to be sketchy or manipulative towards you, they're just embarrassing themselves. Like you'd be able to see right through it. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What makes you such a great catch? Why are you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay. What makes you better than all the other fishies in the sea? Okay, this is really good. You're wired in a way that I feel you're wired in a way that you want people to show up as the best version of themselves, but that you understand not everyone is at the same level, that not everyone's going to be able to do what everyone else can do, right? Again, I feel you deal with people in an individual way. You're not expecting perfection from people, but you're also not going to tolerate someone not trying at all, but again, trying to pretend that they are, or showing up in a way that they are, like putting time, energy, or effort into connection, but to where you straight up know that they're not. And again, they wouldn't be able to get away with that because you'd be able to see right through it. I feel too that what makes you such a great catch, it's something about like how self-aware you are, how well you know yourself, and how you're not easily influenced by other people. In some ways, I feel that if you have your heart or mind set on something, good luck to anybody else trying to change your mind. It isn't going to happen. You're not easily swayed or influenced by other people. You go about things in a way that resonates with you. End of story. That's what I'm getting. Those are the messages. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.